All right, welcome to week 7 of the NFL season. It's DFS. It's been tough. I got my betting chart up here. I've been pretty good with some bets. You can see as lately, I don't do many parlays, guys. I stick to parlays to bonus bets. Um, but yeah, I'm having a pretty good run here. See all the yellow is winnings, but I wanted to show you what I do every week just in case you're not watching all the videos. So, courtesy of good old Fantasy Labs, which I love, I go in here. It's the first thing I do every week. When these are, I think, on Tuesday, and I put in what I think, well, what the projected scores. Now, I'll adjust it. So, like, this game, Atlanta Tampa Bay, looks like it's more of a 2017 game now. So I'll adjust these as they go live. Washington, that's now 2017. You just go in and I mean, look at this. Look where Vegas now is. They got Vegas. It opened 24-22, 2018 now, giving Chicago more. Look at the Patriots now, less points. And this is where the money goes too. But I love to use this as a source. This one's kind of staying 23-20, 24-21, 26 now, still at 19. The Chiefs game, that's going to be, I mean, I don't know how you can fade that. Maybe in tournaments I would. And then this one, I think this is going to be a millionaire winner. So remember this. Close game. This is going to go over 50 to me. This could go over 60 because of Denver's defense. I really like this game to win a GPP. You could probably, I'm thinking in a GPP that these last 3 games could win it, or even this one, some of the Rams. So then what I do is I put in my favorites because I like running backs, favorites, and then games to target, implied points. I try every week to build my cash game lineup around my running backs first. I want 3. I always play 3. That's what I do. And I like home favorites, and I think there's some easy guys to like. Of course, Eckler, Jacobs is going to get a lot of the carries, and they're a favorite, but they're on the road. I don't hate it, but I prefer home guys. Now, what do you do in this situation here? Kyron Williams. I don't like Evans because of what we heard from the head coach. He's got all these guys active, but he might also doesn't want to give up his hand. But we'll see. It's $4,000. I'm still debating, whether I'm going to plug it in. They are a favorite at home, and or did he go up? No, I think he's at 4,000. So that might be tough to fade. First in line, I go for 3 times the value. You need 60 yards and a touchdown. That's it. To get the 3 times, that's so. But I do really love starting here, in here. 2 favorites. That Pacheco's going to be involved. I look for about 20 touches, home favorites, checks a lot of boxes, and you're looking for floor. And at 6,100, that's a pretty good floor. So there's a couple ways you can go. You can do this, and instead of playing Evans, from that Ram game, maybe you want this part. Now, the thing is, if you're going to put in 9,500, it's tough to fix and get in there. Now, I'm not hating this either in a cash game because I understand this last week, but look at the usage. That's what you got to look at. 27, 10. And with 2 games back with Cup in the lineup, he's gotten 11 and 7. He could have a similar game, and you're paying almost 2,000 less. So don't be too afraid of him in your cash game lineups. But, I'm going to look for my third running back to probably be either, and even Aaron Jones against these Denver Broncos. This I love. Pro Football Reference. They have a fantasy section against the running backs. Look at this. This is DraftKings scoring, FanDuel scoring. Denver has allowed 40 DraftKings points a game. So, would Jones be better maybe as a GPP play? Possibly, because he's coming off an injury. That's a tough one for me. I'm thinking more GPP, but not a bad price at 6,800. Again, I go for 150 points in my lineups, 50,000 times 3. Well, 50,000 the salary times 3, so you want 150, so 6.8. I want every guy to try to get 3 times the value. You need 20 points. Can he get to 20 points? Got it here with 26 with 13 touches. So, that's an option. Cook, big favorite against New England, but not much in the passing game. Usage has gone down. This is, I think, a GPP play. I'm thinking if you go here, you can go. And again, with him out, and is Gibbs going to be out? If he's out too, you're looking at Craig Reynolds, but again on the road. So I like either doing this. If you do this, and you want Cup, it's going to be tough. Let's see if we can build a lineup. That's pretty solid floor. You'd probably go down to the Ravens. I like, of course, Musgrave against Denver. You might have to go even lower with like a Robinson to make this work. This is tough. And then if you went to Palmer at 4,800, it gives you 56 for quarterback, which I don't mind paying down, and maybe a Sam Howell. I don't know. I don't know if I love this. Man, the Giants aren't great. I thought they did a good job, though, last week. We might not need to, so then let's say we do this. And we go with Evans. This could change our whole lineup. Still leave Palmer in there because I want both sides of that game. Now look at the room we have. And then, we could go Flowers, Marquise Brown. Gives us, then we could play whoever we wanted. And we went to Josh Allen. It gives us room to pay up a lot more. I don't love doing it on defense. I don't like playing 2 guys there, which I probably wouldn't. Yeah, so there's some, I don't love paying up. I think you could do Jordan Love. And then maybe you get Diggs in there at 89. Boy, we almost could get Mark Andrews in there. We'd have to just come off the Ravens. Would this be worth it? The Chiefs at home. What do you think? There's some ways to go. Quarterbacks, I always pay down. The pay down guys I like are Jordan Love. He's my favorite. I would think Howell's in there too. Receivers, there's a lot in this. I mean, look at with Brown, McLaren, Watson, Flowers, um, Lockett even, Jacoby Myers. People are going to be off more. That's a good GPP play. Even Nakua, St. Brown. His targets. He's going to be active as always. Tight ends, I like Musgrave as a paydown because of where Denver ranks. And then it really don't, Pitts at 4,000, then maybe Andrews, and of course Kelsey. Defense, I think at 2,500 at home. I know it's the Lions and even Kansas City. I paid down, so I like those. All right. Good luck, and we'll talk to you later.